Hi, today I'm going to be showing you about using Google Slides and how to add information to your slides from your Google Doc that you used, how to cite your source, and just some tips and tools about how to use the menus of Google Slides. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open up my document. You would have an open button here to open up this 3.3 and 3.4 lesson. And then I am going to quickly just fill in, just to show you a couple different boxes so that you know what to do with yours. You should be pretty well done with your research or finishing it up. Remember, on Facts for Me, you do have to click the home button and click log in, and if FHE Library and Firebirds is the password. Okay, and I'm going to pretend that I am researching an elephant. We'll do the African elephant. And the first thing on here asks me to, so let me type in my animal name. Notice how this here says title slide, animal. These note boxes coincide with the slides on the Google slide. So that means on my title slide, I will be putting African elephant on it. About my animal, what does it look like, type, etc. So I'm going to go back to here. And I'm going to be skimming until I find a part that describes what the elephant looks like. Okay, right here I'm going to start with elephant skin is gray. Okay, and I'm going to go right here, these few sentences. Control C to copy. Back to my note-taking template, Control V to paste. And then over here, remember, this is the side where you try to take the information that you copied from the author, from Facts for Me, and you try to put it in your own words on here. Remember, we do this because we want to prevent plagiarism, and we can't just take words exactly like what you find on a website and put those in your Google Slides presentation. So we practice over here putting it in our own words. So here I go. So it says elephant skin is gray. An African elephant has big ears that it flaps to keep cool. Each ear is shaped like the continent of Africa. The elephant also has a long trunk and giant tusks. So here I go. The African elephant has many unique characteristics. Aside from having gray skin, tusks, and that long trunk, their ears are very big. These ears can flap to help elephants beat the heat. They work like a fan. Okay, there we go. So now I've talked about what my animal looks like and what it, just kind of describing it. And I put it in my own words. Notice my words don't sound exactly like what you saw from Facts for Me. Okay, then I would go through and fill in the rest of these boxes. I am not going to do that right now for time's sake. I am going to go ahead and fill in this works cited, where you copy and paste the citation. To find that, you go all the way down to the bottom, and we do MLA style. So I'm going to click on that, highlight it, Control C to copy, and Control V to paste. I will easily be able to copy and paste this onto my Google Slides presentation. Notice that will be on slide 7. So these are all labeled with what number the slides go on. All right, once this template is totally filled out, I'm going to click right here, and it's going to say make a copy. Okay. Once this presentation loads, I want you to pay attention to this bottom banner here. I give you step-by-step directions on what to do. So please make sure that you are looking down here at the bottom to read the directions. So the first thing it says to do is choose a theme. Now notice my ribbon up here has font styles. So this is bold, italics, underlined, Arial. But if I want to get to the theme in the background, I just need to click off these boxes. And then it switches to a new ribbon up here. So I'm going to go to theme. And then I can choose any of these themes that I like. I think I will choose, I'll do this one. And if I decide I don't like that blue color, I can go into my background and I can choose a different color, but it will still keep the same theme from the font. Let's see, I think I'll do this light blue color. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and type in my title. African elephant. And the subtitle, it says type your first and last name. If you wanted to, you could also add an image on here. So for images, you go right here, search the web, African elephant. And then I can click on any of these pictures. I like that one. And then click insert. It's going to cover up everything I just did. So that's when I shrink it down by the corners. And I pick it up and move it exactly where I want it. Okay, so that's the first slide. Second slide, I'm going to go to background color again because now I want a different gradient color. About my animal. So if I go back to here, I can go to the part that I highlighted, about my animal, and I'm going to copy and paste my paraphrasing side, not the side that I copied and pasted from Facts for Me. Control C, and then I've got my text. Okay, and it says change the title of the slide to about, so it says to change it to about the name of your animal. Then it says list 2 facts describing, so that's what I did in my paraphrasing. Insert an image of your animal. So again, I'm going to click the X here, go to the image menu, and you click search the web right here. And now I find another picture of my elephant. I want to get a good picture of those ears. This looks good. Insert. Again, it's going to be big and giant, so my job is to bring it down. All right. So then I would go through, again, if I wanted to change that color, I don't have to, but you do need to have a theme. I'm liking choosing all these fun gradient colors. We'll do green next. Okay, and then I'm going to follow these instructions. Oh, look at what this says. Change your background of the slide to match your animal's habitat. Desert, ocean, rainforest, woods, etc. So let's see. Let's look back here and see what the habitat is. Oh, it doesn't say. It just says that they live in Africa. Kind of like in a savanna probably. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to go to background, choose image this time, search, African savanna. Perfect. I think I'll go right here. That shows their habitat. And then you click done. And now I have a background. That is my image. Then it says add a shape to create a text box. So I'm going to come up here to the shape menu. And I really like using these shapes for my text boxes, especially the call outs are pretty fun. I'm going to go right here, put this here. And then it says to include your paraphrases about where your animal lives. If I double click in here, I can start typing my paraphrases. The elephant lives in Africa and needs plenty of room to roam. Okay, and then I can highlight my font. And change it. It's fun to experiment with different fonts. Make them bold or italic. Okay, the next one include your paraphrases about foods your animal eats. Insert images of its foods and insert word art to highlight if the animal is an omnivore, herbivore, or carnivore. So again, this doesn't have a text box automatically, so you'll need to insert a shape here. Click again. You can stretch it out. Double click on the inside, and that is how you type or insert your paraphrases. And let me show you where word art is. You're going to go up here to insert word art. I believe an elephant is an herbivore. It means it only eats plants. There we go. Okay, the next slide, you really have to pay attention to the directions. Add title, images, and any other interesting fact about your animal. Then click the plus sign up here and add one more slide with another fact about your animal. And finally, the works cited. I'm going to need to add that text box again. You can change the colors of these text boxes too by clicking on the paint bucket right here. And you can also change the outline and make it thicker so it really stands out. Now I'm going to go back and capture my paraphrase, or I'm sorry, my citation. Control C. It's important to always give credit when you're doing research. Double click. And there we go. And that is the project. Good luck.